By far, my most popular comment on my YouTube videos is, what did you shoot this with? What do you make your videos with? And I've never been able to have a straight answer. I'm always switching gear, you know, switching my camera, switching my computer, but now I think I'm at a point to where I've found the setup that best works for me and my creative process. So let's have a look at my creative arsenal. Okay, all right. Whew, all right, what's up? So today I'm bringing an awesome video. It's basically what I use to make these videos that you're watching right now, and kind of just the setup that I have and everything that I use, and it should be cool. So let's get started. So number one is what I'm recording with right freaking now, which is my Panasonic G85, and it is an awesome camera that I really like. So the G85 is a Panasonic camera. It's 16 megapixels, I believe. It has amazing looking 4K, very crisp, very sharp. I almost got the GH4, but then I opted for this one because this one also has in-body stabilization and a bunch of other stuff that I really wanted. But I'm such a huge fan of this one. It is such a cool camera. In terms of lenses, right now I have a 12-60 on there, which is what I use to kind of just do everyday stuff. And then I also have a 25mm f1.7, which I really like. With that lens, I'm also able to get a lot of cool shots because it does have a low aperture of 1.7, so it's able to blur that background and give me some great bokeh for a lot of the shots that I try to get. Next is my vlogging camera, or what I say is the best vlogging camera in the world. I know, it's probably an overstatement, but this is the Sony RX100 Mark III. I picked this thing up for 200 bucks on OfferUp, which is an awesome app you should definitely check out. Not an ad or anything, I just use it all the time and I love it. I sell stuff so quick. That's besides the point. So this is the RX100, and it is a point and shoot camera that lives in my pocket because it takes amazing pictures. Like, it's almost a 20 megapixel sensor, so any pictures I get are super crisp and clear. I use this a lot for Instagram stories, stuff like that. But it's also the best vlogging camera. So this one has a flip screen, so you can look at you. The autofocus is pretty all right. The lens is pretty wide, so you're able to get a lot of you in it, and it's just super clear and nice to use. The only thing I have to note that's not good about this camera is the microphones. I had to add these on the top. So this is kind of just a dead cat to help with wind and stuff. I picked like 10 of these up for I think like $13 from B&H, but I can link some of those below. But it is super nice. It is by far my favorite camera, probably of all time, just because of the size. It's a vlogging camera you stick in your pocket, you can bring out, you don't have to worry about looking crazy with a huge setup. It is my favorite camera, I'll probably have to say, besides my G85, which I love, but the G85's autofocus is not too good. But I do have to have interchangeable lenses for what I do, but if I didn't, this would be my camera. I think this is the perfect YouTuber starter camera if you were to get one. Just pick one of these RX100 up. If you want to go newer, that's fine with you. Just depends on what your budget is. But if you want something for cheap for like $200, $300, $400 bucks used, definitely go for one of these and you won't be sorry. Next, let's talk about the drone I use. So the drone I currently use, well, you might have saw my DJI Mavic Air video where I got to go to the DJI event and check out their whole new Mavic Air. I was so pumped from that event that I was like, so I currently have the Spark and the Mavic back in San Diego, and I know right now I'm going to sell both to get it. But I've actually changed my tune since the last time we've spoken, and I think I'm gonna be selling my Spark, and I'm just gonna be sticking with this, which is the DJI Mavic Pro, not the Mavic Air. So this thing, it's lived by my side for almost a year now, and it is just one of my favorite drones of all time. I know I really up-talked the Spark in my last review video that I did for it, but after that, I've had some pretty bad issues with it. So I was flying it in downtown Indianapolis like a month ago. It was up in the sky, it was flying around, and next thing I know, the wind's carrying it away from me. I had to crash into a tree to save it, basically. I have to be honest, the Spark, it's been a letdown since we last spoke, and it kind of sucks, but you know. So I'm sticking with this guy. Even folded out, this thing is one of my favorite drones of all time. It's still super small. People are like, oh, we need smaller, but honestly, I wanted a smaller drone, but am I insane? So next, let's talk about my microphone that I'm currently using. It is the Rode VenaMic Pro. It sounds great in outdoor situations, in indoor situations. It's just lived by my side for now. I do in the future want to get like a Zoom H1 or an external audio recorder and a lav mic just to try to improve that quality a little bit. I got this mic in a giveaway from Craig Adams. Shout out, 5 out of 10 fam. If you don't get this reference, then just forget about it. So I guess this isn't really my gear, but if you want to count it, I currently do use the iPhone 10. I had the Note 8 and then the Pixel 1 before this, and then the iPhone 7. But I have to be honest, the iPhone 10, I love it and hate it. There's too many issues, but it's also a pretty good phone that I like using. It looks cool, it has a great camera. We're gonna talk about my computer next. I literally just picked this up yesterday, and this is my new, well not new, my used 2015 fully spec'd out Retina MacBook Pro. So you're like, why did you buy a used 2015 MacBook Pro? Because of one reason. Price, because I can't afford the new MacBook Pros, but another one, a huge one, is ports. So if you look on the side, you got USB, you got anything you need, SD card slot. It's pretty powerful. I'm able to edit whatever I need on it. I opted for the 512 gigabyte, 16 gigs of RAM. You know, it's a very powerful machine, and I do like it a lot. My headphones of choice. Number one is, wow, okay, is the most cliche pair of headphones that you probably hear the names of all the time, but sound pretty fantastic. The ATH M50Xs from Audio-Technica. Their sound quality is great. They are studio monitors, so they're great for editing and like making sure everything's good on terms of video or audio. So these are my only editing headphones. I use them all the time. They're such a good price. I hate that I use them because I don't like to join the herd of tech reviewers and use all the stuff they use. It doesn't interest me. I don't like doing that. But these are the ones I use, and I really like them. Guilty pleasure tech item. I don't want to like these, but I love them. And finally, we have what I use freaking 50 hours a day. That's not even a thing. I use this a lot during the day. My AirPods. These stick by my side all the time. This is my third or second pair. I lost these twice. So I've lost the case, I've lost the 2 AirPods, and I've lost one whole thing of them. So that's almost 4, 3, something like that. I guess this is part of my gear. You might have caught my, you might have caught my boosted sticker on the top of my MacBook Pro. You probably can't really see it right now, but I ride this all the time. This is my boosted board V2 Dual Plus. I love this thing. Even though if you have been following the channel for a while, you know that my last electric skateboard, my Evolve one, I broke my jaw on. But I'm insane. I wear a pretty sick helmet. Let me actually show you my helmet. Here is my helmet. This is my cool retro Mac helmet that I wear all the time while riding my boosted board. One sec, I gotta let my cat in. All right, and the last part of my gear is right here. His name is Junior. Buddy, I'm filming a video, All right, that might be about it. What do you guys think about all this? Do you guys want some of this stuff? What's your favorite item? I don't know. Whatever you want to drop down in the comments, you feel free to. All right, peace out, fam.